Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Market Voice. In this Market Voice series, we have been looking into the warfield wisdom as stated in one of the very beautiful and small book written by SunTzu, who once upon a time was a great warrior in China. His book, The Art of War, is full of wisdom, not just for war purpose, but for our lives in general. The wisdom that he talks of is important in our day-to-day lives also, and it is no different even in our trading battles. Trading is also like a everyday warfield. You need to strategize, you need to plan, you need to execute, you need to understand your resources, you need to understand your skills and experiences, you need to see what factors are on your side, what factors are against you, all of those things. Very similar to the war. Even our trading activities, we need to view it as a battle, and we need to see how we can win that battle. So as part of that, the other day we started off the discussion on who will win in battles or in trading or in life. Winning matters. We are all here to accomplish something, to better our lives, and it is only human beings who can really elevate from one level to another level. Rest of all living beings that are there on this earth, they are already working to their potential, living to their potential, living up to their consciousness. Human beings have been endowed with lot more potential, but unfortunately we do not reach to our potential in our lifetimes. To reach to our lifetimes potential, we need to have the keen desire of elevating ourselves. Yes, compared to the Stone Age, compared to several thousand years back, civilization has progressed a lot. We in fact as a human race have definitely made lot of progress, but everything has come with a severe cost. It could have been done without much violence, without much suppression, without much sacrifices, just that we didn't know how to evolve. So we have paid a price and still paying the price in the process of elevating ourselves from one level to another. So who will win? In this thing we saw, this book, The Art of War, written by SunTzu, talks of 5 aspects or 5 factors or 5 essentials that is required for winning. What are those? The first one we saw on Friday. The one who knows which battle to fight and which one to let go will eventually win. So the first and foremost, you should know which all battles you can take up. Is it really worthwhile to take up these battles and fight for it? Very similar to the trading activities, we should know which trades to pick up, which trades to let go. So in that process, we will figure out what type of patterns will be high probable trades, and we will pick up only such high probable trades. Yes, even in high probable trades we might lose those trades, but still at the time of entering itself we don't enter into every trade which will be kind of exhausting your resources, strain on your mental setup and also on your resources. So eventually if you keep on trading a lot, then there are chances of fatigue and exhaustion, and over a period of time your response system will be slowing down, because of which, even though when trades are obvious, you will not be able to look into it in a proper frame of mind, and ultimately you will start entering the path of losing. So the first and foremost what we saw was, you should know which trade to pick up and which trade to let go. That was the first essential that we saw on who will win. Today we will look into the second one, wherein SunTzu says, he will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. How do we map it to our trading activities? He will win who knows how to handle his superior and inferior forces. Here we can write the axiom in such a way that the one who knows how to take his profits or losses with equanimity is the one who will eventually win. What does that mean? How do you take the losses and profits equally? Which means without much emotional attachment to the results. In fact, here we can take some clues from Bhagavad Gita also, wherein Krishna very clearly states, do not attach yourself to the results. Focus only on your efforts and the karma, the duty that you need to do. The results will come, and do not get overly joyous when you win, or do not become overly sorrowful when you lose. So you need to have a mental setup wherein you see winning or losing as more or less with equal mind, so that it will not disturb you either in a highly positive way or highly negative way also. In fact, when you win, it's not necessarily that it will impact you positively. It might start building up your ego. When you start consistently winning, you might become overly joyous, which will camouflage your mind not to be alert in your next trade. So winning also has its some negative consequences if you start attaching your emotions to the results. When you lose, do not be sorrowful. When you become sorrowful, you will not learn the lessons. When you are hurt, don't be hurt when you lose. If you hurt, then you will not learn the lessons out of it. So here, when SunTzu says, the one who knows how to handle his superior and inferior forces, we need to write the axiom for our trading activities as, the one who knows how to handle his profits and losses will eventually do well in the markets in the long run. So that is today's market voice. We will again meet tomorrow with the third point on who will win. There are 5 essentials for winning. We have seen 2. The first one, the one who knows which battle to fight will win. The 2 is, after entering into the battle, the results. The one who knows not to attach himself too much emotionally into the results will eventually win in the long run. With that, let us conclude today's session. Let us once again meet tomorrow. Until then, Om Swasti.